Welcome to the full moon meditation for September the 20th, and it'll be at 6:54 p.m. in the Central Time Zone. My name is Martin.
And I'm Sunny. And we are actually here in our lovely new little home, our new RV home. And we're still in Kansas right now, but we just want to introduce you to our home. So anyway, the sun and the moon, which as you probably know, are opposite one another, which is why it's a full moon. The sun is in the sign of Virgo, the moon is in the sign of Pisces. And so both of these signs have a service kind of energy. They just do it with the energy of their ruling planet. So Virgo is about serving by taking care of all the little details in a Mercury kind of way, making sure, dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's. And Pisces, where the moon is very much about serving as well, but it's more in a Jupiterian kind of sense, more in a global sense of largesse. But both of these signs have all of this service energy, all of this energy to help others. Jumping further into the astrology, since that's what we do, there's a couple of really interesting and lovely transits going on right now. There is what's known as a grand air trine. And so this is formed by a triangle. It's forming a triangle with the planets Mars in Libra, Saturn in Aquarius, in the sign of Aquarius, and the North Node, which is currently in the sign of Gemini. And all of these are air signs. That's why it's called an air trine. So what does this mean? What this means is that Mars and Saturn, when they're in this lovely, easy energy of a trine, they are going to work together to increase focus and drive and effort toward manifesting your plans. Saturn is very much all about plans. Mars is very much all about activity. Let's do it. And so, these two are going to act in concert. This trine will actually perfect on the 25th of September. So this next week is a really good time to be about your business of fulfilling your plans. The North Node, which forms the point of the triangle, is talking about the direction that the universe is inviting us to go, as opposed to the comfort zone, the habits that, while they're comforting, we know aren't good for us, which are evidenced by the South Node, which isn't involved in this trine, but the North Node is doing all the things that we know are good for us. So, and all of this being in air indicates that we're talking about utilizing communication, ideas, and information. So, this is a good time to, be asking for help, talking to others about your ideas and enlisting their ideas as well. One more thing. Mercury and Jupiter are also forming a trine. They are also both in air signs. Jupiter is in Aquarius and Mercury is in Libra. So again, we're still in that information, communication, talking, thinking mode. The thing about this aspect is Mercury is our thoughts, our communication, our speaking, and Jupiter is big, lots, generosity. And so what we may be finding at this time is that we almost have more ideas than we know what to do with. And so I would invite us to, even though Saturn is not inherently linked to these two planets, I would invite us to also invoke the energy of Saturn and do a little sifting. Instead of trying to do everything or talk about everything or think about everything that comes up, to use Saturn's energy to kind of sift through and go, where's the gold in all of this? Where's the gold, and what should I throw out? So there's a lot there, but it's really good. It's some really good times. Good times. So, shall we start meditating? Lovely. Okay. So I would invite you to notice your breath and pay attention as that breath goes in and out of this body that we inhabit in this life. Feeling the breath coming in through the nostrils, filling the lungs, feeling the chest rise, and then fall as we breathe out. And I would invite us to pay attention and sense the ground beneath us, whether that ground is directly in touch with our feet or not. I would invite us to reach out and acknowledge and notice the ground that we are attached to. And as we continue to breathe, I would invite us to envision and reach our minds out to the horizon that circles all the way around us. It's a 360-degree horizon, and envision it holding the bowl of heaven over you. And now I would like for us to go through and check in with our energy centers, with our chakras. We are always spinning these energy centers, and this is a good time to just take note of them. We start with the root chakra. This is down at the base of the spine. The color here is red. The planet it signifies is the planet Mars, that planet of energy, that planet of just energy and focus and movement, even the sexual energy of Mars, which is very much embodied in the root chakra. This is the energy of, I have the right to be here. I have the right to take up space and get my needs met. And then moving up to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is embodied by the planet Venus. This is about generativity, creativity. This is the chakra where in women we have the uterus, where babies are gestated. This is the color of orange. It is about love. It is about nurture, and it is about creativity. And then I would invite us to move to the next chakra, the solar plexus chakra. And by the name we can tell that planet is the sun. It's sun which shines and creates all of the energy for all of our solar system, all of the light. This is the source of all light. And in the human body, this chakra embodies wisdom, that sense of knowing. This is not about knowledge that we gain by reading or going to class. This is that gut feeling that we all have when we just know something is right. And so we look to the energy of the sun for this sense of rightness, or this sense of wrongness. This is not my path. I should do something else. And then rising up a little farther, we come to the heart chakra. The heart chakra is embodied by the planet, the moon. Not a planet, it's the moon. But this is our emotional center. This is, we talk a lot about opening our heart. And this is an emotional state. And of course the moon, it signifies our emotions and the way that they change, just like the moon changes so quickly throughout the month, going from a full moon to a tiny sliver and then a new moon. And this is what our emotions do as well. Rising up, we go to the throat chakra. The throat chakra is embodied by the planet Mercury. Mercury is about speaking, communicating. It's about listening as well, and hearing the truth of others as well as we speak our own truth. The third eye chakra, between the eyes, actually about the center of our skull, at the level of our eyebrows. This is embodied by the planet Saturn. This is where we find our ability to see the truth, our ability to sift through all of the chaff and all of the excess and find the nuggets of truth that we need to work with. Saturn is about discernment and understanding. And so we call on that energy of that planet when it's time for us to make decisions. And last of all, up at the crown of the head, the crown chakra, it is embodied by the planet Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of generosity, of giving, of feasting, of enjoyment. Jupiter is here for us Jupiter wants to give us good things in life. And so through the crown chakra, that is the way that as humans in this human body and in this human experience, it is through the crown chakra that we connect with the divine. And Jupiter is here to open the way and to create expansiveness. And at this moment, if you are so called, I would invite you to ask in your guides, your guardian angels, the ascended masters, the beings that are here to work with you, to hold you in their esteem. They are always around you. We just take this moment to acknowledge that fact, because it's easy to forget. And so I would remind us to just reach out and reach a hand, metaphorically speaking, to these beings and invite them to come sit with us as we meditate with the full moon.
And as we go deeper into this process of the meditation, I invite us to take a deep breath into our bellies and release. Relax the shoulders. And allow yourself to be a part of the connection to this meditation in the process of this full moon and how this will affect the way that things are going on within you and around you. That awakening of possible ideas, of communication that works well. We also become aware that the energies that were talked about with Jupiter could mean that that powerful energy of imagination and creation may be really powered heavily, and that would be important for us to be aware that we should be choosing the things that matter the most to us. Choose what is important for you personally as you find those possibilities showing up in your life. And to help us along with this, we understand that Jupiter's connection within that also allows for that awareness of order, of choosing that well. And so just pause for a second and allow for there to be a time to hear what maybe is coming to the surface at this moment. And now I invite you to just allow yourself to be wide open to possibility. Feel the imagination and the creation that is possible. We find ourselves at this time of a full moon realizing that there's this transition from this beautiful, bright, powerful, reflecting moon surface, and that this is the moment of release also, as the moon begins to shift back towards the next new moon. And so as we are releasing the things that are not needed right now, allow yourself to, at the same time, awaken to possibilities, to direction, feeling that sense of ideas and possibilities coming through. And as they come through, we will be wise in our way of choosing what matters the most to us. And we will release to this full moon all the things that we are in transition with or wanting to release. We feel the power that we are in connection with this bright, powerful moon. I invite you to be with this process as we step into a process of toning. With toning, we create the vibration in our bodies that energize and awaken to the here now and give us that possibility of being more conscious of the reality of what's happening. So as we tone, I will begin with that toning, and you may join along with that same tone or your own in whatever way feels right for you. But allow for this vibration, this energy that we are going to be using in this toning. Allow this energy to vibrate within your body, to connect in with your heart, to connect in with the divine and the possibilities that may be available to us. And so we begin this by breathing deeply into the belly. And allow the air to flow in and out of you for a moment. As we breathe in and then tone again. And with this next time, feel the vibration flowing out from you to everything around. As we breathe in, feel the vibration flowing out into the world. into our solar system, into our galaxy, and know that we are a part of this divine dance that we are in. And we feel the gratitude that comes from this. I invite you now, if you would like, to gently move your fingers or toes, to allow yourself to gently come back to this time, this space. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. It is definitely our pleasure to be able to spend this time with you. And now for the next lunation.
Yeah, so the new moon that is coming will be on October 6th. So we will have another meditation for you at that point in time. And at that point in time, Sun and Moon are both going to be in the sign of Libra. So it's a busy sign there. There's Mercury there, and Mercury will be retrograde by then. So woohoo! Big fun. Yeah, Mercury does go retrograde on the 27th of this month, if I'm not mistaken. So this doesn't mean dig a hole and don't come out for 3 weeks. It just means slow down, use the the prefix reread, redo, just slow down and make sure that everything is as you need it to be when you're signing things or whatever. Just make sure you're very clear on what's happening. So if you are interested and want to know, for example, what part of your chart Mercury is going retrograde in, and so therefore what part of my life can I expect to have an effect with Mercury? Is it going to be in my career? Is it going to be in my body? Is it going to be in my home? What can I look for anyway? Or all those other things. That's what I do. And so check in with me at sunnysastrology.com and send me a message, and I will gladly sit down with you and take a look at your natal chart, or we can talk about your year ahead, or all those things. So give me a ring, give me an email, drop me a line. So I have exciting news that I just learned. Sunny's Astrology is going to be having a YouTube channel, and so this will be the first on the YouTube channel. So you can go there and like and follow and have fun with YouTube as well. So.
And so, at this point, we say
Namaste.
Namaste.